Hello, this is Anthony Wisdom for Public Speaking Online, term 1601, week 4 follow-up personal assessment presentation. Um, First, just to pan to my audience. I don't know if you can see them. Thanks for that. So, in week 1, I spoke about some of my strengths and weaknesses when it comes to public speaking. One of my first strengths and probably my best strength is my experience just from performing for many years. I don't really have jitters or things like that that people associate with public speaking. I really don't deal with that. I'm kind of comfortable just going when it comes to being in front of people. Um, and I think that has helped me just in this class because it's easy to do my assignments. I don't really have anxiety about it. Um, the second strength that I have is kind of an ability to zone out at times or to kind of let my subconscious mind keep me going throughout my presentation. And I have been able to do that throughout this course just because I'm not really taking notes and I'm kind of having to learn and memorize things, so it has helped throughout this course. My weaknesses are kind of kin to the same thing. Sometimes I rely on my ability to zone out a little bit too much, and I may not prepare as much as I should just because I rely on my subconscious, I guess. And then another weakness for me would be speeding through my delivery, trying to put a lot of information into my message, and at times I might forget and want to rush something to just try to make a point, which I think in this class, while there is a time limit, it's kind of open-ended. It's not a specific 4 minutes or a specific 5 minutes, so that's kind of helped me with that. I had set 3 goals for myself in the beginning, week 1. The first being preparation, which I think I did a good job with this time. I mean, I did prepare and kind of outline what I was going to do and how I was going to do it, in what order. My second goal was rehearsal, which truthfully I didn't do much of. I probably should have rehearsed a little bit more. But that goes back to my strength and my weakness of kind of relying on my subconscious to get me through. And then my next goal was to work on connection, not perfection, which was a lesson that was in the Forbes article that we read week 1, which, I'm a perfectionist and I tend to beat myself up about making mistakes or not, relaying the proper message in the proper way. And that lesson taught me to just kind of relax, which I have. I'm just not so hard on myself, I guess. And that is one thing that I did learn and take from this class. So, just to summarize, I went over my strengths, my weaknesses, and my goals that I set in week 1. And then I discussed a little bit about what I learned throughout the course. Overall, I think it was good for me to, learn some of these things and see it from a different perspective. So, this has been Anthony Wisdom for personal assessment follow-up, week 4 for public speaking online, term 1601. Here's my audience still. Thank you.